fourth video on this Wits Picks channel. Guys, bro, we have a special guest with us today. Or my boy
What's up,
Matt.
guys? What up? I'm Matt. Happy to be a part of the Wits Mix family. Ready to make this fucking money on UFC 324. We have a bunch of banger fights. But before we get started on the first early prelim, on behalf of Wits Picks, I want to shout out our boy IBG the Waffler. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting the Instagram, the TikTok. We love you. We hope to get you on a fucking show soon, my boy. We appreciate the fucking love, bro. But yeah, all right. Let's start with the first five, Andy. Let's see what we got.
All right, inshallah, brother IBG. All right. All right, so let's go through these fights. We're gonna give you guys the locks. And we've been doing this, we've been betting together on UFC for like 2 years, I think.
Yes, sir.
So, bro, let's get into these. First fight is a lock. Ty Miller from the Contender Series fighting Adam Fuggett, who I think is personally a can. A can, bro. So, what do you think, bro? I think this is easy.
I think Ty Miller is a fucking lock. Put it in every fucking parlay you can. Ty Miller, Adam Fuggett is a fucking can. He's one of the worst fighters in the UFC by far. Ty Miller is the Wits pick at minus 430.
Yeah. Also, I think the line when it comes out, it'll be 1.5, and we're gonna take the under. I think
Easy.
this card will be good. It'll start off good.
This card will pay all of us.
So, all right, next fight, we're taking the underdog plus 160, Ricky Turcios. Okay, this is an amazing pick, boys, because this guy Cameron Smotherman, he basically both of these guys haven't really done anything in the UFC, but I could for sure seeing Turcios winning a decision by just control time in wrestling and submission attempts. So yeah, bro.
Bro, honestly, I agree with him. Ricky Turcios is the fucking pick. His name is the decision for a reason. And we're going to take him by decision. Put it in your fucking parlay. Free money. Underdog. Ricky Turcios over Cameron Smotherman. We're going to prove some people wrong on this fight. That's for sure.
Yeah, of course, bro. I watched the whole entire fight, him versus Chiwiwis, and it was actually he has really good wrestling, so we should see it.
Easy finish. Or easy decision, Ricky Turcios. Next
Yeah,
fight on the
decision.
card, boys.
All right,
Got
bet. So next fight, bro, you want to talk about Josh Hokett?
Yeah. All right. First of all, guys, this is one of the Wits picks of the evening. Josh Hokett versus Denzel Freeman. We're taking Josh Hokett in this banger heavyweight bout. Josh Hokett, former NFL tight end for the San Francisco 49ers. MMA debut, knockout after knockout. Finished his last fight in the first round, and he's fighting Denzel Freeman. Guys, we saw what Denzel Freeman did in UFC Qatar. It was a boring fight. And
So
he's
boring,
fighting
bro.
Josh Hokett. He's fighting the knockout machine himself, guys. The UFC is not going to give Josh Hokett somebody that can beat him right now. He is a superstar in the making. Give or take 3 to 4 years. He will fight for the title. He will beat Tom Aspinall. He will be the next champion of the UFC. Josh Hokett is the pick. Put it in your parlay.
This is a main Wits pick, okay? Josh Hokett's a lock, and we're putting him in almost every parlay, pretty much. So Denzel Freeman, I'm gonna put the clip up here of him getting chinned and giving up. I think he was gonna do that against Josh Hokett. So yeah, bro, simple.
And people forget, man, Josh Hokett is a knockout artist. So we're going to take the under on rounds. All right.
Oh my god, yeah. The under on rounds is so free. It's gonna pay too. It's gonna be fucked, bro. Honestly.
People
All
forget,
right,
man. All right. Next fight. All right. Go for it.
all right. Michael Johnson versus Alexander Hernandez, and my pick personally, I'm taking Michael Johnson by decision. and I think he's gonna piece up Hernandez, like actually, and win a decision. So, bro, probably like a competitive decision, but I see Michael Johnson winning as an underdog. What do you think, bro?
Boys, honestly, Benji, I'm gonna have to disagree with you here. I'm gonna take Alexander Hernandez by finish in the first or second round. I think Hernandez is gonna get it done. He's been streaking. Upset a lot of really good fighters. Upset Chase Hooper. Upset Carlos Diaz, and I don't think Michael Johnson is that good compared to those fighters that Chase. I mean, sorry, that Alexander Hernandez fought. And me personally, but when we have differing opinions, it's not a fight to bet on. So this fight's not going to be one of the Wits picks. We're going to cancel that one out. But it's really, really close fight. But I just think Alexander Hernandez is going to get it done. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But it's going to be a banger fight. If I were you guys, don't bet on it and just enjoy the lightweight bout of the century.
Yeah, this is just we're not gonna bet on this one too close. We're just gonna watch it. Next fight, we're gonna go next fight.
Ooh,
Banger.
that look good. That look good. That look good.
Yo, this actually, dude, this makes me so happy, bro. Because when we see a good underdog like this, just free money. So Alex Perez versus Charles Johnson. Charles Johnson, he's chinned Van, he chinned Kavanaugh, but bro, I think those fights, just pure striking matches, and Perez is gonna switch it up. Perez is gonna like grapple him too. He should, because he grappled Asu. He had a couple takedowns on Asu. So I see Perez winning a decision. Dominant, dominant. What do you think, bro?
Bro, I have to agree with you here. I think Alex Perez is the underdog of the card. I think Alex Perez at plus 160 is the best bet we've seen in a long time as far as an underdog pick goes. Charles Johnson, in my opinion, overrated, only beats contenders that don't have a lot of experience in the UFC. And Alex Perez, as we saw, yes, he is 1-4 in his last 5 fights, but in his last fight against Asal Mabayev, he was winning that fight. And he just got put in a lucky choke. We had Asal Mabayev in that fight. We didn't know how good Alex Perez was. He showed up. He's here for revenge. And I see him winning a dominant decision 30-27, 28-27 victory for
This is
Alex
just
Perez.
amazing, bro. And
Or sorry,
Perez,
29-28 Alex Perez.
yeah. Perez fought on UFC Qatar, right?
Yup, he fought Asal Mabayev on UFC Qatar.
UFC Qatar, we went 100% on UFC Qatar. No other. Who does that, bro? 100%.
100% easy fights. Our boy Mikti Beck Oralby, always take
Oh,
him fight he has, by the way.
oral by Waldo cashed us. Like,
Easy. Fucking Arman Sarukian, Kyoto Horiguchi, big underdog pick of the card we hit. Kyoto
also,
Horiguchi is definitely a worse underdog than Alex Perez was, and we're taking Alex Perez. He's a free money bet. Put it in every fucking parlay you have. Let's go.
all right, bet. And yeah, bro, literally, this is just, it's amazing, bro. It's going to pay. So, all right,
Guys,
next fight.
before we get started on the next fight, I just want to say how stacked this fucking card is. Those were just the early prelims, guys. Just the early prelims. And we just have so many better fights coming up. I mean, it's ridiculous how stacked this card is. I want everyone to bet on this card and make a bunch of money on Wits picks. Shout out MMA Guru. Shout out We Want Picks. Those are our boys. We get a lot of research from them as well.
Yeah, so
Uh,
it's literally Tuesday night, bro, and Guru hasn't posted yet. He hasn't posted his picks. Bro,
we
because
are
Guru,
ahead of Guru. We already ahead of Guru. He went streaming with the Nelk boys while we're here grinding our ass off, doing research for everyone here to make the fucking picks of the card. And guys, that was just the early prelims. So let's get started with the first fight on the
I
prelims. Take it away.
all right, bet. Yo. This fight, in my opinion, Two even, okay? Two even. We shouldn't bet on it because Krylov could get chinned or he could like win a decision. Bukowskis isn't that good either, so can't judge him off of Paul Craig and like, bro. I don't know, bro. It's sus. It's just sus.
It's sus, but if I'm gonna be real with you guys, for me the pick is Buskowskis. I think 60-40, Modestas Buskowskis is gonna get it done in the first or second round. TKO KO. I just think he has the power to chin Nikita Krylov. We've seen Krylov get chinned by Dominic Reyes. We've seen Krylov get chinned by our boy, number one boy, Bogdan Guskov.
Yeah, that's our boy.
And I just see Modestas Bukauskas getting a chin here, but it is a risky fight to put on. But if you guys really like this fight, I would take Modestas Bukauskas and call it a day.
Yeah. Bukowskis, the pick. Shouldn't really bet on it though. I think it's too close. All right, we have Ataba Gauthier versus
Good. Yeah.
Puliev versus Andreas Puliev. We bet against Puliev when he fought that Klein dude, and he almost got finished, but he ended up winning. But like he almost got finished against Klein, but obviously he's gonna get finished by Ataba. So, bro, minus 650 is gonna finish him in the first minute, first 50 seconds.
This is one of our locks of the card, guys.
Yeah,
Ataba Gauthier. Ataba Gauthier for the finish in the first round. Take the under rounds. If it's 0.5, 1.5, I don't give a fuck. Take Ataba Gauthier under rounds. Ataba Gauthier by finish, by knockout, whatever the fuck you think he's gonna do. He's the next Francis Ngannou. We've seen him live against Tristan Vines, UFC 320. We know how good this guy is. We've bet on him multiple times. Ataba Gauthier minus 650 is the pick. Every single parlay, put it in. Every parlay. Let's fucking go.
all right, bet, bro. Yeah, we were there at UFC 320. We were there live. It was insane, bro. Ataba, it's a scary guy, so we're gonna take him.
Let's go. Free money right there. Ataba Gauthier. All right, next fight. Benji, take it away, bro.
Okay,
Let's
next
hear
fight. I don't even like this fight at all,
feature
bro.
prelim, by the way. Feature prelim, but
Like this might, bro. This isn't really interesting to me. This fight, like, I think Umar is just gonna grapple him, wrestle him, control him, and win.
honestly, boys, Umar is the pick. He's gonna destroy Debinson Figueiredo. This fight should never have happened. This is a travesty. Umar Nurmagomedov, he's gonna win this fight. Still not going to get his title shot because Sugar Sean O'Malley is going to get it versus Piotr Jan. We'll get to that later. But don't bet on this fight. There's no reason. Minus 1,500, no value. We all know Umar's going to win, but that's a future prelim. Enjoy the fight. Don't really care about it. Won't do anything for your parlays. But the next fight we have here, the first fight on the main card.
All
Guys,
right, this fight, bro. Oh my
guys.
god. I honestly, if there was one fight I would want to watch from this, it's this fight. Gene Silva versus Arnold Allen, bro. Our boy Gian. He's fighting,
Yeah.
and if Gene gets destroyed, then I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna give up with his picks.
It's over. It's
If
over.
Gene loses, bro, I'm deleting this account. That's how confident I am in Gene. Okay, Gene Silva minus 250. We're gonna put him in parlays. Okay.
Oh, Gene Silva is the official Wits pick of the evening. Gene Silva is the biggest lock on the card, minus 250. Place your parlays in as soon as you can with Gene Silva in every single parlay. He's the biggest lock on the card for the value. Gene Silva, minus 250 against Arnold Allen. By a finish, I think. But it could be a decision. It could be. But I think Gene is just such an explosive striker. and he's just gonna finish Arnold Allen. I think Arnold Allen's been on too big of a layoff, and our boy Jean Silva.
He's gonna go like this. He's gonna go like,
Jean
yo,
Silva, the fighting nerd, out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Jean Silva is the next champion of the featherweight division. Inshallah. Inshallah. Jean Silva is the pick, the wits pick of the evening.
inshallah, Gene Silva. Okay, now after this fight, after when Gene Silva gets that probably like round 2 KO because he really good in round 2, then we're gonna cash on that actually. Round 2, Gene Silva. We're gonna cash on that. After we have a little bathroom break after this fight, okay? Like 20-minute bathroom break. Then we're back with
Yeah, I mean, wait,
Waldo.
hold up. Before you go, Natalie Silva, Rosie Namajunas, like you said, take your piss break, take your shit break, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Don't watch this fight. It's going to be a decision. Natalie Silva's going to get the job done, but don't bet on the fight. Women's fights aren't fun. Let's move on to the next
All
fight.
right, so our boy Waldo, honestly, Waldo versus Derek Lewis. I think Waldo finishes Derek Lewis in the first round. That's what I think, bro. No way Derek Lewis gets that round 1 KO again. No way, bro. Because then he'll be fighting for the title. And there's no way. So, yeah, Waldo
Well,
gets it done.
I think Waldo's going to win too, but I just wouldn't bet on this fight,
The
guys.
odds are just too big to bet on.
Heavyweight minus 350 Waldo.
Yeah.
Derek Lewis has the most power in the UFC. You just don't want to take the chance on heavyweights. Don't bet on this fight. Waldo's the pick, but I wouldn't be mad if you take Derek Lewis at what the odds are. It's not terrible, but just don't bet on this fight. Enjoy it. It's gonna be a first round, second round KO. I'll fucking do crazy shit if it's a fucking decision. But it's a good fight to watch. Enjoy it. Enjoy it,
What would you do if it was a decision, bro?
bro. If it was a decision, I'll never come on Wits Picks ever again. I'll
Oh
retire
my god. All right, bro.
Wits Picks forever. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, Wits Picks, before we get into the main event, follow Wits Picks on TikTok. Follow Wits Picks on Instagram. We're putting out shorts, content all year long. UFC 324, Paramount Plus. Um, honestly, this is where the locks are. If you guys didn't know by now, we've been making a lot of money. You can check our previous fights, previous videos. We've gotten a lot of picks right, and we won't fail you guys. And we always make money on UFC, so I don't know how we would fail you guys, but next fight, I think one of our locks, right?
So
Take it
this is
away.
the all right, co-main event, guys. Sean O'Malley versus Song Yadong. And these are two like elite guys, but bro, Sean O'Malley, I think he beats everyone but Merab and Piotr, right?
Yeah,
So I think Sean O'Malley just wins this off getting more significant strikes and a good decision. This is a 3-rounder. Good decision win for our boy O'Malley, bro. I think he comes back and fights at the White House after. That would be insane. So yeah,
O'Malley's easy bet. Minus 190, minus 200, depending on the book.
minus
Take
200. Yeah,
take O'Malley, guys. Come on, what are we doing? Don't
we're
overthink it.
taking O'Malley. He's gonna
He's
get
such,
it. Yeah, he's pretty
let's
confident.
be, let's be real. If O'Malley loses this fight, his career's over. Song Yadong's last fight, he beat Henry Cejudo with an eye poke, and we saw what Peyton Talbot did to Henry Cejudo, Frank Ocean's boyfriend. We saw exactly what happened, and I don't think O'Malley would destroy Cejudo. So I think he would destroy Yadong Song or whatever the fuck his name is. That pussy ass bitch, bro. I don't give a fuck. we're taking Sean O'Malley in this, boys.
Yeah,
He's
bro.
the pick. Put it in every parlay, most parlays. But all right, main card time or main event time.
Yo,
Starting off with the boy. These are the two boys. Let's be real. Before we get into this, I wanted to say that Wits Picks is not a fan of this fight. Arman Tsarukyan should have the title shot. Dana White, lock the fuck in. What are we doing? Arman Tsarukyan should have the title shot. He would beat any of these fucking bums and fight Ilya for the title. Be a competitive fight, but Ilya would chin him at the end. Obviously, Ilya is the best fighter in the UFC. You guys already know that. But this fight is just really weird. I mean,
this is
I
one
want to
of
break this down real quick.
all right.
Paddy Pimblett can't take people down, but he's really good at jiu-jitsu. And Justin Gaethje is really good on the feet and has a wrestling background. Yes, we haven't seen his wrestling too much in the UFC, but I think his wrestling would be good enough to stop a takedown from Paddy Pimblett. And I think just because Paddy's younger, I don't really see where the hype comes from. He beat Michael Chandler, who's a fraud. We all know it. And he beat Bobby Green, King Green, who's probably the worst ranked fighter on the UFC ever by far, and not even close. King Green is ass. And Justin Gaethje is beating his last fight, Rafael Fiziev, who's better than every fighter Paddy Pimblett faced. Justin Gaethje knocked out Dustin Poirier before getting knocked out by Max Holloway. We know what happened there. I think Gaethje's going to be too good on the feet. I think he's going to stand his ground. I think he's going to drop Paddy. And I think eventually he's going to finish him. I don't know if you guys saw that one clip. I don't know if you saw it either. But that one clip of Paddy in between his fucking rolling sessions with his training partners, he was fucking hitting his vape on fight week. Like, what are
Oh,
we
I
doing?
saw that.
Like, what are we doing, Paddy
What are
Pimblett?
we doing,
Also,
bro?
I also saw Paddy Pimblett getting tapped out by a random fucking guy in his gym. We all know that the British fighters aren't really that good. And he's getting tapped out by a British bum. And I think Gaethje's the pick. We're probably gonna put half a unit on him, but we could see Paddy get a submission here. But I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, bro. I think Gaethje could for sure win this because bro, he knocked out Dustin Poirier. Um, he has amazing wins on his record. Like,
Beat Fiziev twice.
honestly, his wins they're not that good, but like it's just Poirier pretty much. That's
He
why
beat
I think.
Poirier, beat Fiziev twice. Actually, underrated win. Tony Ferguson when he was on the
Yeah,
street for the interim belt. Tony
prime.
Ferguson, yeah, prime Tony Ferguson, underrated win. He absolutely dominated him. Beat a prime Donald Cerrone. We already know about that.
He beat Prime Chandler too.
He beat Prime Chandler exactly, and I mean
Prime Barbosa too.
Prime Barbosa. He has some good wins on his record. He's a little older, but I think Justin the highlight Gaethje is gonna get it done. I think Paddy Pimblett is just a little bit of a fraud, but I will preface this: the UFC, they don't want Justin Gaethje fighting in a title fight against Ilya Tuporia. Tupiria. I think that they want Paddy to fight Ilya. So if it does come down to a decision, Paddy's gonna win that fight. So be aware of the live bets. If Paddy's up 3-1, if Paddy's up 2-2 even, take Paddy Pimblett. Paddy's gonna win that fight. The judges will give it to Paddy because they want to see him versus Ilya at the White House card in June. But for now, Gaethje's the pick, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna put a little bit on Gaethje because like obviously Patty could win for sure by just like elbows and damage, and he's good at that shit. So ground and pound. I don't know, bro. Patty, he has potential to be a champ. He really does. But we'll
It's
see.
it's possible.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Well, that's the whole card, but let's get to our parlays, right?
yeah, let's. All right, this is time.
All
This is
right.
my favorite part of these videos. We're gonna
Let me
cook parlays
I'll,
on the book.
I'll pull
Yeah.
the parlays right now. Start off, I think the lock. If I'm gonna be real with you boys, the lock, absolute lock of the fucking fight card. We're gonna take Josh Hokett minus 215. We're going to
Josh,
take we're going to take Ataba Gautier at minus 650. Another lock. We're gonna take Gene Silva at minus 250. Take his odds before he goes up. And we're also gonna take Sean O'Malley minus 200. 4-leg parlay. Put 200 on it. And you make a free $510. Free money for everybody. $510, 4-leg parlay. The 4 biggest locks on the card. If you guys want the easy money, complete easy money, go take those 4 fighters. Those
yeah.
are the locks on
All
the
right.
card. Take those.
Okay. Time for a little risky parlay right now. That's
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
for sure can hit. All right, wait. Can you put these in for me?
Yep, I'm on it.
All right. So put in Alex Perez.
Yep,
Put in Ricky Turkios.
yep,
Put in Josh Hokett.
yep,
Now put in Gene Silva
yep. And Ataba?
and put in Bukowskis.
Ataba as well?
No Atiba. Because it's just like I think there's a max amount of slots for a parlay. 7, I think. But
We have 5. Oh, you want to put O'Malley? Or
yeah,
Gaethje?
no. Put Gaethje and
That's all
yeah,
we can free play. All right.
put Gaethje. Then
6-leg parlay, 50 pays a good amount for us boys. It pays a slight, nothing crazy. I want to see you when I say this, Benji. 3.1K for the boys.
yo, you're joking, bro. You're joking.
3.1K, 50 pays 3.1K. Justin Gaethje, Gene Silva, Mudeskis Buskowskis, Alex Perez, Josh Hokett, and Ricky Turkios.
Those are
6K,
locks.
lock it in. Free 3K for everybody. That is free fucking money, boys. Lock that fucking parlay in. Holy fucking shit. That's a
That's
lock.
such a good parlay because also the last fight is Gaethje and we can hedge mid fight if we need
Easy.
to.
Easy.
Simple.
Also, I
What?
think Alex Perez, you guys should put in if you guys want to make money, if I'm going to be real with you. Another parlay that we're going to go with real quick. We're going to go with, obviously, Gene Silva. Gene Silva will be in every parlay. I think you guys know that. He's the Wits pick of
Round
the
2. Also, Gene Silva round 2, I think.
Gene Silva round 2. We're going to take Gene Silva. We're going to take Sean O'Malley. We're going to take Gene Silva. We're going to take Ataba Gautier. We're going to take Alex Perez. We're also going to take Josh Hokett and Adam Fudgett just for good measure. Or sorry, Ty Miller just for good
Yeah.
measure.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Bro.
100 for that parlay. Super free. Would pay out an exact amount of an easy $1,000 for everybody. If you guys want to put $100 on that parlay, it is so fucking free. The only sweat is Alex Perez, and we think Alex Perez is the biggest lock, underdog lock on the card. It is 70-30 Alex Perez, in my opinion. The odds should be minus 250 Alex Perez. People are hating on Alex Perez, guys. Lock it in.
Bro,
Easy pick.
I feel like no one knows about Alex Perez but us.
Nobody
Like,
knows, bro.
nobody knows, and they're going to see how good he is, so I'm hyped.
Actually, our boy, by the way, shout out again. We want picks. Angelo did pick Alex Perez in his picks video. So shout out, we want picks. He knows what's up. We don't know exactly what Guru picked just yet, but I have a feeling Guru's gonna pick Charles Johnson because sorry, is that his name? Charles Johnson? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Guru really likes him for some reason. Guru picked Charles Johnson to be Loner Kavanaugh. It was a good pick, but I think Alex Perez is just better. I think Guru's gonna pick him. I think Guru is also gonna pick Patty. But I think we're gonna get these fights right. I think we've done a lot of research, and these fights are really good for us.
Yeah, Guru. I mean, yeah, he's for sure picking Patty, but he has to, you know. So we're
Just
not gonna.
to pick Leon Edwards against Prach, just like how you had to pick Tom Aspinall against Cyril, just like how he had to pick Luke Riley over Bogdan Grad, which
Oh my,
Luke Riley did get the job done, but it was low key a sweat, and we took Luke Riley that fight.
that was a
But
sweat.
I mean, Guru's good too, but I think Witt's picks is just on another level. Shout out MMA Guru though, that's the boy. Um, but yeah,
All right, bro. Wits picks. If you got to the end, you're actually insane. You're a real one. So hit the like, subscribe, and we're gonna just keep blessing you guys with picks. All right.
last thing, boys. Witt's picks, fourth video, generational run. Tap into the parlays that we showed y'all. Tap into Gene Silva. Alex Perez going to be risky. I think he's going to win. Sean O'Malley, Hoke it. Guys, there's so many good fights on this card. It just makes me so happy that Saturday is only a couple days away. And we've been UFC deprived for 6 weeks, and we're finally back. Buy Paramount Plus. UFC, well, people will start to realize that the MMA is the greatest sport to ever face this planet. If you're a guy, you don't like MMA, you're probably gay. You probably never in your entire life. That's probably what it is. MMA is the greatest sport of all time, guys. And if you're not tapped in with it, something's wrong with you. If you're not tapped in with anything about the UFC, you're probably just gonna have to lock in, bro. I don't know what you do with your free time. So again, last thing before we dip, last but not least, to IBG the Waffler. IBG, inshallah, you will join. You'll hop in the next video. I'll hit you with a DM, my boy, and we'll definitely figure something out. But
All
great
right, bro.
video. Great video.
All
It's
right.
big.
Inshallah, brothers. Toodle pip.